Yo, foreign films are so fucked up. Oh my god. Whew. This is Oldboy. Hey guys, it's your guy in the chair here, and this is my review for Oldboy. And look, I gotta go to my computer because I do not want to butcher anybody's name. I only know Park Chan-wook, and that's the director. Other than that, this movie stars Kang Hee-jung, Choi Min-suk, Yoo Ji-tae, Jin So-yoon. And like I said, it was directed by Park Chan-wook, and our story follows this man who is kidnapped and in prison for 15 years inside this little apartment hotel type place. And once he is let go, he has to put back the pieces together as to why he was imprisoned and find out who his tormentor is and why he put him there in the first place. That's the best way I can describe this film. That's the only way I'm going to describe this film, because truly, the less you know going into this thing, the more amazing your experience is going to be. Without further ado, guys, let me tell you how fucking amazing this movie is, because there's not a damn thing I did not like about this movie. Let's get into it. Okay, so where to start with what I liked about this movie? I could go with plot, I could go with the characters, I could go with the cinematography, I could go with the action sequences. I could do a lot, but I'm going to start with the story itself. The story here is so sick, it's so deeply demented, it's so twisted that for whatever reason, by the end of this thing, you are going to sit there to yourself and say, that was the most magnificent thing I've probably sat through in any type of foreign film experience ever, including Parasite. Yes, for all you Parasite lovers, go watch this, because this is where Parasite came from. I promise you, Parasite does not exist without a movie of this stature here. And it took me a while. Look, I literally just saw this movie for the first time. I know it's a re-release. I've never seen this movie before. My friend told me, yo, we got to go see this movie. Oldboy, you got to go check it out. It's a foreign film. Don't look too much into it. You just got to go in and you're going to have a good time. And we did that, and I walked out, and I still have not stopped thinking about this movie up until this review. Like, I've still, it's been like 2 days since I saw it. The movie has not left my brain. It's still sitting there so fresh and so, I don't know. I'm not really a chef, so I don't really. I was gonna say it's sitting there seasoned, but I'm not sure if that's I'm not sure if that's the right terminology. So I'm not gonna pull a Jeremy Allen White. I'm not gonna act like I'm a chef here. But look, other than that, guys, look, this story. The story is one that you're gonna attach yourself to very quickly, because you're quickly introduced to a very dense and drunken character, who a very flawed character at that, in Desu, Odesu. And you just know from the jump, whatever happens to this character, something is going to go horribly wrong. Like, you can't necessarily tell where this story is going to go, but you just know it's going to go down a place where it's really going to fuck you up. And honestly, once you get there, you're fucked. You're fucked up, and you're not really coming back. And I'm not even talking about the squid. We can put the squid aside. Look, that trailer showing me this dude eating the squid, honestly, I was like, if that's what y'all think is going to get me to go, okay, I'm in, I want to watch that movie, you are 100% wrong. I'm not into that at all. Now, in the context of the movie, the scene was actually pretty cool, and it actually means a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. But for you to just show a trailer like that and be like, yeah, y'all should go watch the movie because this guy's eating a squid. No, it's not how you put people in the seat. That's not how you put butts in seats in the theater. At least not mine. But like I said, in context of the movie, that scene is ridiculous. The story itself is, I can't even get too deep into it, but I'll say this: the antagonist, the villain in this movie, the guy who's pulling all the strings behind it, genius. That is probably one of the best written villains I've seen in a movie since Hans Landa. Like, he's that damn good. And I'll talk about Odesu in a little bit, because he was very good as well. But the villain in this movie is the driving force, the driving point. And it's like he played everything so well. He played it so smart. He was very tactical with his strategy, how he presented everything to Odesu. I mean, this dude was on point from jump. I loved I love this character so much. Like, and I'm going to give as little detail as possible because I really want people to be able to experience this movie for themselves. Foreign films are something where you guys can really jump into a world that you never expected, and it could either mess you up at the end or fill you with complete tears and joy, like Another Round in Minari, or well, tears and joy is a Minari. Well, I don't know if you feel joy after Minari, but it's definitely tears for sure. But tears and joy after like Another Round in Minari, and then you have movies like this and Parasite that just make you feel completely fucked up in the head afterwards. And foreign films, there's really no in between. You're either gonna have the tears and joy, or you're gonna feel really fucked up. And then when they combine each other, which honestly I feel like everything was combined in this movie here, you get Oldboy. And like I said, Oldboy was a magnificent experience from beginning to end. The guy that played Odisu killed it. Absolutely killed it. He was a great protagonist. I thought he was a great main character. I thought his acting was immaculate. I mean, off the charts. I mean, this dude was literally dedicated to his performance. There's a scene towards the end of this film where this dude is literally begging his tormentor to he'll do whatever he has to not reveal whatever information they want to reveal. And that scene is completely just utterly shocking and just spine tingling, and it's so core chilling. Like it's something that I truly have never experienced before. Like, you're really only going to get an experience like this in a foreign film, because even in anime purposes, like the reason anime in Japanese is so much more authentic and so much more real is because you can feel the passion, you can feel the authenticity, you can feel the depth, you can feel their pain, you can feel their passion, you can feel every single line that's being delivered in a certain way in Japanese, and that goes for the same thing here in Oldboy. In English, it's just not going to hit the same unless that person is giving the most passionate performance ever, and I don't think you're really going to get more passionate than Odesu right here. Now, I know apparently there was an American remake with Josh Brolin and Elizabeth Olsen. Never seen that, don't plan on checking it out, but I don't even know why we tried to Americanize this movie, but you know how we are. But look, Oldboy from start to finish was a movie that I was not expecting to love as much as I did. It was a movie that I was not expecting to sit with me as much as it has. It was a movie that I truly just thought I was going to go into and, walk out going, damn, I watched another good movie today. Actually ended up watching one of the most revolutionary movies I've seen in a very long time. Not a very long time, I'm sorry, because across the spine, no. Not a very long time, but as far as, you definitely know those type of movies where you're sitting there and you're watching, if not a masterpiece, definitely a cinematic milestone, where something has just been completely accomplished that nobody else has done. Like when Taxi Driver came out, Peter Jackson's King Kong, Lord of the Rings, movies like that. You know you're sitting there watching a milestone be accomplished, even if it's not a cinematic masterpiece, which I definitely would put this in the description of a cinematic masterpiece, because the shots are beautiful, the acting is out of this world, the visual effects are amazing, and I didn't even talk about the action sequences. I think the hallway scenes in Daredevil was inspired by this, and I'm going to research that more, but the hallway scene in this movie here reminded me 100% of Daredevil, and I think that's where it came from. I'm not 100% sure on that, but the action sequences in this movie are ridiculous. It's really cool how this guy literally just trains himself. Oh my, like the way he talks about his imagination. Can this imaginary training work in real life? It does. This movie was written to perfection. It was acted to perfection. It was shot to absolute beauty and perfection and just cinematic gracefulness and essence. And I absolutely loved everything about this movie. So if you couldn't tell, guys, for all those reasons and so many more, I'm going to give Oldboy 5 out of 5 stars. I feel like I've been giving out a lot of 5 stars lately, but I feel like it's just been for Oppenheimer and Ninja Turtles and Spider-Verse and stuff like that. But I don't know, the 5s are kind of stacking up this year. It's been a pretty good year for movies, but Dune got canceled, so it's a sad day for cinema for sure. But look, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff and so much more. Look, this is your guy in the chair. More content coming to you soon.